Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul uqdatan min lisani yafqahu qawli. Viewers, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This is a very beautiful question because it's a question that most of the audience has been asking time without number about infection here and there. As we can see, we're all human. We've been created by hormones in our bodies. We have series of hormones in our bodies and it reacts in one way or the other. Sometimes it's balanced, sometimes we have imbalance of the hormones. And definitely the hormones get grown up with the kind of food we take day after day. So this infection we're talking about is infection that most of the times they call it Sanyi, Ciwon. Sanyi in Hausa, they really generalize it in Hausa. But as out of the causes we undergo Islamically, we can trace the difference. Maybe there is a difference between that of medical and that of Islamic medication. I don't really know. But that of Orthodox medicine, I think they have the candidiasis is just one type, I think. But out of our own, we have different type of candidiasis, talking about 5 of it. There is PID, pelvic inflammatory disease. We have UTI, urinary tract infection. We have cystitis. We have Hashimoto syndrome. We have yeast infection, we have itis, and there is this hyperitis. And most of the times we have blockage of the tubes, talking about the fallopian tubes. We normally have the blockage of the tubes through the infection itself. This discharge we normally in kind of release from the body. We have different type of discharges that we release from our body, that is talking about the women. And we have the mani, we have the mazi, at the same time the wadi. Those are the 3 discharges, normal discharges we release. But sometimes in women we have discharges that are abnormal. Talking about when we have in the womb of a woman, we have this dorsal line named dorsal line. The dorsal line are those that produce the lactic acid. The lactic acid is the one that produces, let's say, the military officers of the vagina that protects the flora of the vagina. Now, these infections we're talking about, at the same time, they are very dangerous to the womb. If they're not being treated in time, at the end of the day, it may end up causing a series of problems. Problems like it may end up being given women cancer, vaginal cancer, cervical cancer. So we have to be treating it on time. And part of the things that really causes that, we women, we are open. How God Almighty created is different from the way Allah created a man. So we are liable to chances of contacting diseases through our vagina very easily. Out of this, we have to keep the place very clean and very tidy. And if you see, when we talk about the north, there are a lot of things that is happening. Part of the things that is happening in the north is that our house of Fulani women, they want to kind of entice their men. They want to live peacefully in their matrimonial home. They jump from one end to another. Jumping from one end, talking about this Margaret matter, that they want to entice their men. They end up inserting different type of things that come their way. I don't know what is really happening to us. I don't really know what is happening to us. As I've said earlier on, every human being has hormones. We have hormones in the body. These hormones are being built by the kind of food, the balanced diet we eat, the food we eat. So if really we can go through the kind of food we eat, the hormones will be balanced and definitely we're going to be fine. So how to take care of ourselves? One, if really after urinating, after excreting, how to clean up ourselves, we have to be very sure and very careful of the way we really clean ourselves. First, when we go to the toilet, we have to be cleaning our toilets very neat. Most of the times we see people calling the infection toilet infection. They call it toilet infection because it can stay for like 72 hours without melting. That is when the disease drop. It can stay for like 72 hours. So this 72 hours we're talking about, if you don't use to clean your toilet very well with bleach and ash, this ash, talking about toka in Hausa, that is the ash. You have to use it and clean your toilet with it. It is very important and it cleans a lot of diseases around. So we're talking about the bacteria in the toilet and what have you. It clears it very well. So 1, you have to clean your toilet very well. 2, you have to take very good care of the hair at your waist. Talking about the sacred area, you have to clear it on time. And after clearing it, there are things you're supposed to use in cleaning the place. 1, you can use tomatoes to clean the place. You can use cucumber to clean the place. You can use lemon to clear the place. You can use apple cider vinegar to clear the place. So anytime you kind of clear the hair around that area, use this to clear it. At the same time, as a Muslim, You're supposed to cut your fingernails, as the Prophet ﷺ ordered us to do every Friday. Clear. I'm talking about cutting your fingers. It is very important because you'll have to wash your hands before kind of making yourself pure when you go to kind of ease yourself. Talking about urinating or excreting at the toilet, you'll have to clear all those places very well. That is it. At the same time, your pints you used to have, as women, we have to use cotton pints. These cotton pints we're supposed to use, they are pints that are supposed to really take good care of us. They take care of the vagina very well whenever you use it. So you, after washing it, you don't dry it in the toilet. Most of the times what we used to do when we wash our pints, we dry the pints in the toilet, which is very dangerous. The bacteria ever remain in it. When you take it again, you put it back, the bacteria are not dead. So what you're supposed to do is, after washing your pints, your inner wears, you take them outside to the sun, dry them under the sun. If there is no sun in wherever you live, you now use the iron. Use the iron and kind of dry it very well before putting it. Look for a place and keep it. So anytime you want to use your inner wears, it is safe for you to use. At the same time, don't stay in places where there is cold. Talking about anytime you want to wash up yourself, look for, use warm water. And this vaginal wash we use at times, they are dangerous. Anytime you use vaginal wash that have chemicals, soaps that have chemicals, they are dangerous to the vagina. So all the things we are supposed to take care of ourselves very well and know where we belong. At times we cause all the things to ourselves because we are dirty and careless, and we don't go to the hospital to ask why, how we are supposed to take care of ourselves. And whenever lectures are being delivered like this, sensitization have been delivered, we become careless about it, which is very dangerous to our lives. So this is just part of it. We are Muslims, and taking care of ourselves is our religion. Keep purifying ourselves is our religion. We know how the Prophet ﷺ treated us, and we know what he teaches us about purifying ourselves. It is very important. So this infection of it we are talking about, whenever we have anything of infection, we have to look for medical personnel to kind of lectures on it and treat it immediately. Anytime a woman sees changes in her, she'll have to know what to do on time, and that will really help us. That is it for now. Thank you very much.